my gift guide series. This is best tech between like that $50 to $100 mark. It is so tough finding tech in that price range. If you missed my first episode, which was best tech gifts under 25 bucks, that is linked up this way. That's more like stocking stuffer. But for all these gift guide episodes, if you've missed out, you are in the right place since you can win one of the items. It's just my way of giving back to everyone, just saying thanks for putting up with my face, watching any of my vids for the past year. So make sure you leave a comment down below. Follow me on social like IG or X. That's like my verified accounts. I know that YouTube is dealing with spam. It's a bit harder. That's where I'll be giving the items away. For the first one today, it's a cool little tech travel pack, and I've done the most traveling I've ever done in my life this year. This is the ESR 3-in-1 travel kit, and it comes, once again, in that little travel style pouch. It comes with a couple different things inside. So first off, it actually has this little charging mat, which folds up. Usually when I get somewhere to like a hotel, I take this out of the pack and then just kind of flip up the kickstand, and you can see here that it has multiple things to charge both like AirPods, obviously your iPhone on the front, and if you have an Apple Watch, it's got that extra little accessory on the back. Inside it also has the USB-C cable, obviously the plug, and this extra attachment for your Apple Watch, like I mentioned. That just kind of clips on to the back, and then from there you can charge 3 different items, like I said. So first off, the Apple Watch. Second, I've got my AirPods. And third, with your iPhone just kind of snapping on with MagSafe. It's an easy way to charge all 3 of your devices, and like I said, it comes in that little travel pouch, and you can kind of carry this around and set it up wherever you're staying. You can also just have this at home, whichever option you prefer, and it's nice that it doesn't cost over $100. I think this is like around that $70-ish mark. I think it's a pretty great gift. So next off, I feel between like $50 to $100 is the sweet spot for like Bluetooth speakers if you don't want to break the bank. So this one here that I've been using, it's the XB100 from Sony. I really like this one because it's really meant for on the go. It has this nice little strap that you can not only clip onto backpacks, you can use it just as a little wrist strap to carry around the Bluetooth speaker itself. It sounds pretty good. I know that it's hard to portray audio through video, so you'll just have to take my word for it. But for the size and for the funkiness with the color options, I think this is one of the better Bluetooth speakers. It's got 16 hours of battery life before you need to recharge it. And like I said, it's small enough to fit into your backpack. It's compact. Wishing you all the best over the holidays. So second Bluetooth recommendation, if you're looking for something that looks a bit more iconic, Marshall Bluetooth speakers look like obviously the traditional Marshall amps. So I've got 2 versions here. They look very similar. It's the Willin 2 and Willin 1. Both are still selling. The Willin 1 is probably a bit cheaper. Honestly, for the 2nd gen, there's just a slight redesign. You can see the lip around the 2nd gen has been slightly modified to kind of protect the grills, and obviously the buttons have a new little placement, just something easier to pair to your phone. But if you're looking to save money, get version 1. It sounds very, very similar, almost the same as version 2. My ears can't tell the difference. And I think that they have some of the nicest designed Bluetooth speakers in the game. Once again, they sound really great as well. So moving on to peripherals, accessories, I test out so many mechanical keyboards over the year. This is the best bang for your buck. This is the M-Chose keyboard. I'll leave the exact model number, but this is like under that $80 mark. It is an absolute steal for what you're getting. Like, can you just hear the sound of that mechanical goodness? The keyboard itself has some really nice heft and weight to it, and if you are someone that types away by your computer all day, just spend this money. You will not be disappointed. They had a Kickstarter campaign that absolutely sold out. Trust me, it's one of the best mechanical keyboards for the price. Like, this feels like a $250 keyboard, like I said, for a fraction of the price. My mouse recommendation has to go to the Logitech MX Master 3S. My only gripe with this, it's already like over a year old. I was hoping Logitech was gonna come out with the MX Master 4. The 3S, for whatever reason, is still kicking. It hasn't got an upgrade, but that doesn't mean that it's any worse. Once again, it's one of the best mice that I've used for my laptop. Do not use the little trackpad all the time. If you sit behind a desk, get something ergonomic. Your wrist will thank you. You do not want carpal tunnel. That's the last thing that you want over the holidays. Just get a mouse, spend the money. I've used the Logitech MX Master series for, once again, years. I swear by them. This combo is like godsend. So the last peripheral on the list for gamers. So this is my little gaming recommendation. Obviously, I am Team Xbox. This is just an Xbox controller. I was gonna say like 360, but I think that's kind of dating how old I am. I got this from a Black Ops 6 PR package, but any Xbox controller, I know that you can mix and match the colorways. I know that you can customize them. I've always been a fan of these controllers. They actually haven't changed much since like the 360 days, which is a good thing. I wouldn't say that they're the best. Like PlayStation 5 controllers, obviously there's like that debate, Team PlayStation, Team Xbox. I'm an Xbox fanboy. Like Team Halo, Gears of War, which we honestly haven't seen a new game in that series for a while. My recommendation for consoles, whatever you prefer, it's what your friends play. I feel that like cross-platform is pretty much synonymous now. So if you're Team PC, Team Xbox, Team PlayStation, take your pick, grab a controller. So moving on to some earbuds. Honestly, for the name, like these are brand name Beats. They're owned by Apple. These are like 60 US bucks, 100 Canadian. I know that I like to joke like our peso is doing terribly right now, but that is honestly pretty cheap. They're on sale right now for 80 Canadian bucks, so you could probably snag them for 50 US. It's really hard to kind of beat that value. I actually really like the colorway as well. It's like that transparent, once again, 90s kid, that transparent tech used to be a big thing. These are in transparent red. Unfortunately, for that price, they don't have like premium features. Unfortunately, no active noise canceling. They do have spatial audio, and this case theoretically charges them, but doesn't give the earbuds extra battery. So you always have to have it plugged in if you want to juice these up. But for the price, for the brand name, I think you're getting a pretty solid pair. Really tough to beat this price point. Tough to beat the Beats. Okay, so next off, under that $100 mark, going to some creator tools, some of the stuff that I just honestly use daily. So these are Lexar SSDs, like they're the portable ones. These are technically meant for gaming, but you can use them for storing 4K footage. They're super quick. If you've heard any of my reviews over the past year, you know that I always say never buy OEM laptop storage. Just buy external storage for a fraction of the price. You can grab 1, 2, 4 terabyte options, whatever your price range is. You can see that I collect them. I just stick stickers on them to kind of remember what they're for. They're honestly great and well used. As you can see that they picked up a couple dings, which means that I actually use them. Creator tool number 2 is this guy right here. Obviously not the camera. I actually kind of hopped back into my vlogging game a lot this past year. I've got on some pretty epic trips, and just having a ND filter, since I shoot a lot outside lately, has been really, once again, another game changer. Obviously ND filters depend on the thread size of the lens that you're using. So this is kind of my go-to vlogging rig. It's like the 16-35 G Master 2 with the Sony A7CR. Obviously this is not between 50 to 100. But if you are looking for an ND filter, kind of think of this as like a pair of sunglasses for your camera. Super useful for sunny days. And last but not least, this is a fun one more for, myself. This is what I would love to get as a gift. So I sadly got sucked into collecting Pokemon cards. If you watched my $25 episode, I picked up some cheap singles. You can also get expensive or pricier singles. So since my last trip to Japan, I picked up a couple Japanese cards. I love the look of them. I splurged on eBay. I bought a couple PSA 10 slabs. If you kind of know, you know what that means. Like, I'm huge Team Bulbasaur. Like, these holos are so legit. So obviously Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and the big boy Venusaur, which I think is one of the best looking cards of the year. If you are a card collector, if you love to collect Pokemon cards, like I said, this would be my gift to myself in that $50 to $100 range. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Just kind of wishing everyone happy holidays. Once again, thanks again for watching any of my content over the past year. Make sure you're subbed. We are approaching like a mil. Hopefully by next year we can hit that big milestone. Make sure you're followed on social for that giveaway, and I will catch you for my next gift guide episode coming up soon. Peace.